In this program, we'll meet Terry Jones, a British engineer on assignment in South America. Her two managers are Miguel Garcia and Carlos Fernandez. As they interact, watch for the problems that arise, from cultural stereotyping to ineffective communication.
Miguel, are we ever going to get our equipment here?
Soon, Senora, soon.
But it arrived in port 2 weeks ago. Why isn't it here?
There is a big problem, but I do not want to tell her. I cannot disappoint my boss. Maybe tomorrow, Senora. Tomorrow?
Miguel, why is this taking such a dreadfully long time?
There's many agencies, many documents. There are so many things that must be done. This is very difficult without the right contacts.
I know. You've told me all about that before, but we just don't have time for that now. Just do whatever you need to do to get the equipment here. Carlos.
Oh, good afternoon, Senora Jones. How are you today?
Fine. Listen, we may run into some problems and need to reschedule. So those next round of permits, I'll need you to get those immediately.
Immediately? But as Senora knows, they won't be ready for 3 weeks.
Carlos, we might have to stop work if we don't get those right away.
I don't know what she's thinking, but you cannot jump in line here. But that would be very difficult, very difficult.
Difficult? Why is it so difficult? I understand. How much will it cost?
How much?
Yes, how much will it cost? What sort of a payment do we need to make to get the documents here now?
Oh, Senora.
Oh, come on, Carlos. I've worked in Latin America before. Carlos, I need you to find out how much, and I need you to take care of this. But we've got to have that equipment. What? Hold on. Miguel? Miguel, what is going on? Miguel, I just found out that the equipment has been impounded indefinitely. Why didn't you tell me?
Equipment is missing, permits are lacking, and careers are in jeopardy. Our construction project is suddenly as precarious as a house of cards. Let's consider the problems in this scenario. What issues does Terry face with Carlos and Miguel? What issues do Carlos and Miguel face with Terry? And how can they bridge their differences?
I admire Senora Jones, and I think her work is very good. But she has not tried to understand the problems of business here or how to avoid them. Our country wants to build its industry. Our government is protecting the companies which make equipment. That makes it very difficult to import. To get through customs, you must have compadres, good friends. I do not have these contacts. I make a suggestion to Senora Jones weeks ago to get a customs broker. She did not do that. She wanted to save money. Now it will cost very much. I know then there will be problems, but in our culture, we respect our superiors. And when it might cause conflict, well, we talk in circles to avoid problems. I will not be direct with the superior if it might cause conflict. Well, Senora Jones only asks very general questions, which make it very easy for me to avoid problems. It's better to be specific.
I am sure that Senora Jones has seen much corruption, but she must view every culture, every person individually. As my people say, each head is a world of its own. We are very proud of the fact that we have little corruption. It is very insulting to assume that we are like another country just because we both speak Spanish. Would Senora say that England is like Texas just because they both speak English? Finally, I understand that Senora prefers words over gestures, and I would be happy to try to work with her. But for us, much of what is said lies in what is unsaid. The tone of voice, silence, the face, the eyes, the body. It is through our body language that we show our strength and our weakness.